So we're doing my favourite song ever of all time, Sweet Child of Mine, from Guns N' Roses, which got me into the guitar. We've just done the epic main riff. As Slash plays it with all the up picks. We've ended up doing this string skipping section, and then we've had these kind of held notes up high. Very important when you play that, by the way, to really take the fingers off each time. So except for those last two notes there. So what should happen now is another guitar plays this, and then you come down to this. We'll get into that in a second. I just want to talk you through the live variant, which I think is really cool, and you hear it on a lot of live performances that Slash does. It's definitely worth running through before we get to the album version. So once you're on these held notes, so then what Slash usually does in a live situation, plays all three of these notes instead of just those two. And then he slides down to here. He then lands on this 5th fret. And then he does this ridiculous chord. I've written out a little sort of half guide of how to do it. And then he slips into. Which is kind of the verse section. So that's just a little guide from this point. Anyway, you get the idea. Listen to some live performances if you want to copy that, but we're kind of more interested in the album version here, which means that the next thing I need to do is turn off the mad distortion, which is a sad time, so I'm just going to do that now. It's going to get a little bit quieter. We're staying on the neck pickup though for this sort of leading into the verse section here. So it sounds like this, that first guitar, which we usually ignore. The next line that you're going to play really is this one, once you've done your epic soloing. So do up picks here. And then an unusual variant of the G. So the 5th fret, and then the 3rd there, and actually you hear an A in the first time this comes around, so you're looking at doing this. Really beautiful chord. So that's sort of normal G. That's with the A held over. And then the next bit is like this. So just to recap, so that's the epic held distortion. You turn it off, and then you just go straight for this chord here. So you ignore that first one. Slightly spread the notes. And then this unusual G with the A in the top. And then you're doing this. So that's how that section goes before you head into what I would describe as the proper verse. We'll pause it there now because we've done a little bit of fiddly stuff there. That's just the lead in to the verse section here, which has the nice chorus pedal on, which we're going to introduce you to in a second. But for now, subscribe down there and we'll carry on with Sweet Child of Mine from Guns N' Roses.